So I had a decent week this week. I scored 2,484. I think my team was on angry pills this week because the past 2 weeks something went wrong. We plummeted down the rankings, and then this week we shot back up. So we're ranked 714. I really thought I was going to win the weekly this week. Last night I was on the Louis Vuitton store, and they had some really nice, expensive wallets that I was gonna treat myself to. But didn't win the weekly. I had one rookie in particular, which looks like a mistake. We'll talk about him after. Robert Young, who I played on field. But yeah, it happens. So yeah, overall a pretty good week for me this week. So finally, the first week that I have a premium defender is Lockie Whitfield. Didn't see the game, but must have played well, 115. Brody Smith, a little bit of an issue, but I think the West Coast kicked pretty straight against the Crows, so not many kick-ins. Luke Brown might be interfering with his scoring a little bit because he takes kick-ins as well. So I'm not sure, but I'm just going to hold Brody Smith, hope for the best. I think he'll be fine, 85 to 90 average. Marty Hall, I think, is a premium, I think. So yeah, we'll hold him for as long as we can, all through the buys and beyond. Xavier Dersma, the Arrow Man, this was really nice because his numbers have been good. It's just his disposal and yeah, probably just his disposal has been holding him back a fair bit. So finally, get some reward for effort. So yeah, very happy with Dersma. Next we have Cal Wilkie, 78. I think I'm the only one that still has him, but nonetheless, he has a ceiling in him, so he can score, take a few intercepts in a game, so 78 is fine. And also I played Jordan Clark. I looped him with Answorth using Zach Williams, so 85 from Clark is great, didn't expect that, so really nice scores in defence, I think. So yeah, when your cheap defence scores well, then you're always going to have a good week. So with Zach Williams, I'm not sure, it'd be nice if the Giants gave us a specific time frame on him. I don't know how bad the hamstring is, no one does except for them. Probably Zach Williams doesn't even know himself, so yeah, I'll see what happens. Hopefully misses 1 week and then comes back the week after, but we'll see what happens. Now the midfield, Lockie Neal has one down game, that's fine. I think he probably felt bad for leaving Fremantle, so didn't want to perform too good against them. Fife was good as usual. McRae, I'll speak about McRae when I review how I went for the season pretty soon, and I'm going to review a few different picks here and there. So when I do that, I'm going to talk about McRae, and I think what's happened is, his time on ground was a bit dodgy this week, but I think with Libba coming back and now Dunkley in the mids, too many points to go around. So I think it's as simple as that. It's not like he's dropped off or anything, but yeah, Sloan is doing great. I think I scared a few people off by telling you guys not to get him because he's mine. I probably didn't, but still. But yeah, happy with Sloan, doing really well. Cripps was okay. I think he was tagged by Steele. I'm not sure, I didn't see the game, but that's fine, everyone has him. So Josh Dunkley, this is why I traded Walsh to Dunkley, because Dunkley's ceiling is so high, so I might as well just keep Dunkley. Trade Walsh to Dunkley. Jack Steele got 120 in Dream Team, but didn't convert to Supercoach. So I'd love to, he's sort of a mid-pricer now I think, but I think we're just going to have to keep him anyway and hope he comes good. Now Tom Atkins, I'll just chuck Matt Crouch on the field, who should play this week. So with Atkins, I think I'm going to hold him as M9 because he's playing a bit more up the ground now with Constable out of favour. So see what happens when Dangerfield comes back next week, but I quite like Atkins. Now Willem Drew might come back next week, we'll talk about him after, but I'm going to trade him regardless. And Will Hayes is dead, so yeah, we'll deal with him in the bye rounds. So Grundy and Gorn, I vice-captained Grundy and just took the points and ran. So yeah, these guys just unbelievable. 2 of the best ruckmen of all time, I would say. I need to educate myself more on history, but Hard to imagine two ruckmen that have been this dominant before. Maybe Polly Farmer, but I don't remember. So the forward line, Timmy Kells, 140, great. Boak, he butchered it as well. His numbers are fine, it's just his disposal is so bad. Caleb Daniel is okay. He has a couple of howlers every game, one or two, which really bad clangers, which cost his scoring. So 106 is fine. His numbers were back up this week because he had a few weeks in the teens. His disposal was in the teens in numbers wise. So Baker was good. Baker Mayfield was good. Played a bit more mid-time. Noah Bolter was fine. Bolter's saved my season sort of thing. Really needed him on field. And Robert Young. So I think 20% of people brought him in. So his numbers weren't that great in the VFL, but he was kicking a few goals, and the fact that he scored 2 goals, 1 against Collingwood. Then he plays Carlton this week. It's like you're gonna have to do something seriously wrong to lose your spot here, and I think that's what's gonna happen because he just offered nothing, no tackles. Even last week he was tackling, so this week no tackles, no goals, no nothing. So maybe they give him another week, I'm not sure, but this is looking pretty bad, and I am kind of sorry if I influence people to bring him in. But you didn't see it coming, and hopefully he gets another chance. So I know Loney is still out, so there is a spot for him, but St Kilda might see more value in putting someone in that's from a different position and just moving magnets around. So yeah, that's the last time we play him on field, unless he plays in the bye rounds. And yeah, we'll put Dangerfield, he should be back this week. And Corbett was fine. Tough game against Geelong, so that's fine. So my trades for this week, I believe, so I have a choice between Shay Hearn and the vulture that is Jake Lloyd, or the seagull. I think I'm going to go for Shannon Hearn. So we'll out Willem Drew. We're going to put Noah Ainsworth, the worst Noah, the second best Noah, sorry. We'll get in Drew, and then also I've lost Supercoach Gold, it disappeared, so I can't see break-evens and stuff. So we'll get rid of Jordan Clark. I don't know if his break-even's low, but nonetheless, we'll get in Hinge. So I watched Hinge second half. I think he's okay. His job security's not super good, but I think just with the rookies right now, we're in a bit of a hole sort of thing. So not really confident in a lot of rookies at all. So I'll discuss the rookies in a moment. So I think that's what we will do this week. Next week we will chill, no trades, hopefully. Hopefully Williams comes back. So this is what the team will look like next week. So we have 4 upgrades to go, and yeah, 4 upgrades. So the strategy here will be, in defence we need to get Jake Lloyd, and then we'll get a cheaper defender, so hopefully someone under 500k. So maybe Laird, Stewart, Sicily, I'm not sure, somebody. Hopefully they drop to around 480k or something. In the midfield we'll be going for Bontempelli or Merritt. Probably Merritt. I'd rather Merritt because Bont's playing more forward, but see who's cheaper. And up forward, our last forward, Dunkley's still in the midfield, will be Billings, Marshall, or possibly Robbie Gray. Don't really want to go for Gray, but we'll see what happens. So just quickly to the agenda. So the other Kelly, Josh Kelly, this is a big problem, very big problem I think. He's scoring very heavily, plays Gold Coast, Adelaide, and then North. So there's no reason why he shouldn't score very highly in those 3 games, especially Gold Coast at home this week. So I cannot get in Josh Kelly. I'm going to hope that he's an injury risk, so I'm going to hope that, well, not hope he gets injured, but you kind of have to hope something goes wrong. He needs a rest or something. So yeah, for someone with no preseason to play like this, it's just ridiculous. So nothing I can do about Josh Kelly. So Robert Young, if you don't have him, probably don't bring him in. Could do worse though. See what happens. If you have him, you just hold him. Hopefully he comes back. I think he'll get another game, but not too sure. So Hinge is the one I would bring in this week. Scored okay, played okay, found a bit of the ball, kicked a goal, so seems to be a bit of a smooth mover as well, so gets a fair bit of clean ball. Do like Hinge, so tick to Hinge. Don't love it, but there's no one else really. Oscar Baker, I didn't watch the game, but apparently he did nothing until junk time. Not a big fan of him, but not exactly sure what to expect from him. So you could go for it if you want. I'm skipping him. Won't hurt you. It won't hurt you if you skip him, so it's fine. Brett Bewley played one game for Freo. Wouldn't bring him in early. Ross Lyon didn't play him much on field, which was kind of weird, but see what happens. And then finally, Willem Drew and Atley. So Rockcliffe, lo and behold, has done another injury. So see what happens with Drew and Atley. Which one comes in? So Drew's numbers were slightly better in the SNFL, but I think they should give Atley a run. So maybe they both come in, maybe one. I'm not so sure. So keep an eye on those two. I'll be trading Drew regardless because I need Shannon Hearn. I need to get rookies off the field. So that's all from me. Best of luck this week. Hopefully do a podcast, and also we'll do some video on buy preparation this week. So thanks for watching. Best of luck and have a good night.